Welcome to MLB The Show. I am your host, Tyson Bradshaw. And today we have a good matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Oakland Athletics. As both these teams, as the Athletics are 1-0 and the Indians are 0-1. Pitching for the... Bro, I'm playing MLB. Pitching for Oakland is Mike Fears. And batting first for Cleveland is Jose Ramirez.
Leading off tonight for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And first pitch of the game, and it's hit, and it's a pop fly caught. And that's the first out of today's baseball game.
The second baseman.
Here is your starting lineup for the Cleveland Indians. Now batting for Cleveland is Jason Kippens. Cleveland is looking to get up on the board early. They do not want to go down. They don't want to go 0-2. Hit right to the pitcher. He misses it. Back down, slide, and that's an out on first. 2 outs. Batting now for Cleveland is Lenos Martin. Fears looking to strike this guy out. And that's a fastball outside the zone, and he swings for it for strike one. Bro, I don't want to hear it. You don't even have 24. Hit, swing, oh, and the shortstop grabs it again. And that's the third out, and this side is retired. Pitching for the Cleveland Indians is Corey Klubener. This season, he has not he's only pitched half a game this season, which was the 3-1 loss to the Royals last night.
The Athletic. The left fielder, Robbie
Grossman. Batting for the Oakland. Hit, foul ball. Strike one. And the catcher calling for a fastball. Klubener gonna give him a fastball, let's hope. And that's hit. That's a pop fly to hopefully, I think that's left field. And that's the first out of this ball game for the Oakland. Why?
The third baseman.
Why?
Chapman.
No. You like my commentating. Hey, I'm commentating to you. And tried to hit it. Strike one on the changeup by Klubener. Those are your umpires tonight. Strike two on the cutter. As Klubener could strike out Chapman here. And Cleveland, oh, that's strike three. Chapman's out. Bro, once I've done this game, I'll play Rocket League.
The first baseman,
if I can. And that's ball one on the cutter. I'm out on the curveball. Now I'm throwing a chain. Let's hope. And that's strike two. That's ball two on Olsen. And what pitch is he throwing now? Throws a sinker for strike one. Scotty, say something about the game so far. And that is ball three. On deck for Oakland is Chris Davis. I almost said Anthony Davis for a second. And that's hit. It's going to be a foul ball with a full count of 3-2. And that's a strike 3 call. And that's the third out. 0-0 as we head to the second inning. Klubener able to strike everybody out. Bro looks fat as fuck, but I won't complain. Cleveland up to bat again. Santa's up to bat. Hit, and it's not hit far. And it's caught by Fears and thrown to first for the first out early. Now batting for the Cleveland Indians is Bowers. And that's a deep hit. And that is not gone as it's caught in center field for the second out of this inning. Now we got Tyler Naquin batting for the Indians. Naquin up, hit, and that is good contact, but it's caught, and that's the third out, and the side's retired. Batting Chris Davis for the Athletics. Oh, but we might have. Oh, but Trevor Bauer is warming up in the bullpen for the Cleveland Indians. Bro, am I gonna get banned for saying Indians? Like, will I also get banned for saying Redskins? What are you yelling at? The Cleveland coach is yelling at Klubener as he threw another ball. 1 sec. Strike 2, and that's strike 1. Trevor Bauer is now warming up in the bullpen. And that's ball 2 with the changeup. I could be. And what a throw, and that's ball 3. On deck is S. Piscotti. Throwing. He throws a cutter, and that's ball 4, and he walks Davis. Now batting is Stephen Piscotti, and that's a fastball, strike 1. And they are looking to throw. They throw a changeup, strike 2. If I need them to throw anything, they should try a sinker. And they throw the sinker and get him out. That's the first out of this inning. Now batting for the Athletics is Jurison Profar. Throwing the cutter. It's hit. It is hit. And everyone is safe. No. Grab that. And the Indians drop the ball. Okay, that was a good hit, though. We gotta give it to Oakland. Let me look at my bullpen. Trevor Bauer is almost warmed up. He looks ready, and they're gonna get a mount visit here. And it looks like he's gonna be pulled from the game. Here comes the. It looks like Klubener is gonna get pulled from the game. Here comes Trevor Bauer to pitch for Cleveland. One of the upcoming stars in the MLB, who was banned in 2021 in 3 women and beating them up, which was all turned out to be fake. Trevor Bauer warming up in the bowl, and we are ready for some more baseball action. And first pitch, he just threw his bat. And the Cleveland player just threw his bat at somebody in the stands. And that's a cutter, hit fouled. He's gotta be fined or something, right? And that's strike 3 on Seaman. Here comes Hundley to try and keep Oakland in this contest. Trevor, ball 1 on the knuckleball. And then on the knuckle curve. Here comes a cutter. Oh, and that's fouled. We have a 1-1 count. Up, and that's ball 2. Just a little outside the zone. And throwing a hit. And that is hit deep. That's going to be caught. And this inning is done. 0-0 as we head to the 3rd inning of play. Batting for the Cleveland is Roberto Piars. He hit a home run last game. No, actually, I don't remember who hit the home run last game. And that's strike 1 on the slider. 85-mile-per-hour slider. And why would he swing for that slider? It's way outside the zone. 2 strikes, 0 balls. And he swings for another slider way out of the zone. What is this guy doing? And that's the first out for Cleveland. Now batting for Cleveland is Allen. And that is strike 1. Almost had a little contact on it, but didn't get any. And what pitch is he going to throw here? A fastball outside the zone, but Allen still swings for it like a dumbass. And Cleveland. And that's a fastball outside the zone for ball 1. Surprised he didn't swing at it that time. And that's hit, and that's a foul ball. And that was another fastball outside the zone that they hit. And that's another fastball outside the zone. Scotty, what do you got to say about this guy hitting 5 fastballs outside the zone? And that's strike 3, and Allen's out of here. Now batting for Cleveland is Max Morokoff. They really just decreased my and that's a hit right to the. And he's out, and the side's retired. Ramon Lario batting for Oakland. Trevor Bauer with the pitch. And ball 1. And throwing a knuckle curve. And that's ball 2. Throwing a changeup now, it looks like. And that's ball freaking 3. Grossman is on deck. They need to throw a strike here. Trevor Bauer throws one in the strike zone. It is 3-1 the count. Now throwing a slider. Stupid call. They are going to walk. No, he swings for it. Full count. 1 sec. I'm finishing this game. Trevor Bauer. And that's hit. But it's going to be caught for the first out of this inning. I could be a commentator for the NHL. 1 second, I'm finishing this game commentating, then uploading it to YouTube. And that's hit, and that's a foul ball for Grossman, and the count 2-0 as Trevor Bauer now throwing one, and that's ball 1. I don't know what Bauer's thinking was there, and that's ball 2. What is happening here for the Indians? And throwing another knuckle curve. That one was in the strike zone. He swings, and it's going to be caught. That's the second out. Now batting. Now batting is Matt Chapman. Trevor Bauer, ball one. Oh, and warming up in the bullpen for Cleveland. Cleveland has two pitchers warming up in the bullpen. They have Carlos Caserito, and they got Alex Wilson warming up in the bullpen for their team. And that's ball three. And that's ball two. I thought that was ball three, don't ask. And now they're throwing a cutter. Stupid mistake here, baby. And that's strike one. As it is a 2-1 count. And throwing a changeup now is Trevor Bauer. And that's strike two. Oakland. I don't know what they're trying to do against Cleveland. And that's a strike in the zone, and that's a foul ball. And now throwing a cutter right up in the zone. And that's good. And that's strike three. And that's the third out, and the side's retired. My pay is so high. What's it at? Now batting for Cleveland is Jose Ramirez. Oakland, oh, if I didn't tell you already, Oakland's 1-0 and Cleveland's 0-1. And that bounces right off the pitcher, and he is safe at first. Now batting Jason Kippens for Cleveland. And tries to throw to Olsen, but Ramirez is safe on first base. And Cleveland, I'm stealing. And that's a foul ball, strike one. Jose Ramirez just tried to steal second. Okay, Keepin, stop doing that. Ramirez is stealing and the bat breaks. Someone tell me that shit was not enforced. And double play. That was a double play on the Indians. Now batting is Lenos Martin. Where the frick were you at, bro? And that's strike one for Cleveland, for Martin. And here we go. And that's hit straight to him. And that's going to be the third out as we head to the bottom of the fourth.
Leading off for the A's, the first baseman.
And throwing the ball straight at Olsen is Trevor Bauer. I don't know if that was intentional or not. He threw the ball straight at the back of his knee. Wait, why is the umpire clapping? Wait, what? Chris Davis. I think he did. And that's gonna be a throw to first, and there's a man safe on first and second for Oakland. As we might need to get a batting change here. As we are gonna get a batting change, it seems like. As it looks like Alex Wilson. It looks like Alex Wilson is going to be put in this game as a reliever.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Indians.
This guy looks like he's not pitched a day in his life. This is his first career MLB game for the Indians this season. As Wilson looks ready to strike some mother frickers out. As he's thrown all balls so far. All bark and no bite. One sec. I'm finishing this game. And that's strike one. on Prescott. I meant on Piss Scotty. I'll be done after. And that's going to be strike 2 for... They're going to have to swing at this, or it's just going to be ball after ball. I mean, after strike after strike. God damn, I frick up a lot. Well, I will when I'm done. I'm almost done. And that's ball 1. Throwing now. And that's strike 3, and he's out for the first out of this inning for the Cleveland Indians.
Son, what inning are you in?
4th.
Okay, well, come on. You're gonna have to say goodbye.
I'll come out when I'm done. Yes.
No.
Yeah, it won't be long. And that's hit. And that's going to be the second out. And that's hit foul ball for strike 2. And that's hit fouled again. As they are looking to throw a fastball. And that is good. And that's going to be the 3rd out to start the 5th inning for Cleveland. As we are in the final inning, we need at least 1 point here to not go to extra innings for both teams here. We were able to catch up with Haley, and we'll see what she has to say. Oh yeah, I think this game's been pretty good for the Cleveland Indians. And I think Oakland is actually, I think they're going to lose this game, and I think Cleveland's not going 0-2. Carlos Santa now batting for Cleveland. Wait, Santa? Wait, since when did Santa play baseball? And that's hit straight, and he's able to get on base. Cleveland might have a chance to end out this game. Here, batting now is Bauer. And that's a pop out. That's no, we ain't getting double played. And he's safe at first, but the other guy's out at second. Tyler Nagan now batting for Cleveland. And that is so bold. Now pitch. And that's a clear hit, but it's fouled. That's a curveball, I think. Pitched. And that's strike 2. Count is 0-2 with 1 out, 0-0. Nah, I just like commentating to myself. Even Scotty said I could be a commentator. And the bat breaks, and that's caught for the second out. And then after this, I gotta upload the video to YouTube, and I'm done. And here comes the pitch. And that's a clear foul ball. Strike 1. As Cleveland really needs to step up their game here. And that's strike 2 for a fastball outside the zone. Here go what?
Come up to the kitchen layoff.
Okay. And that's strike 3, and the side's retired. Oakland has a chance to end out this game against Cleveland. Cleveland does not want to go 0-2. They do not want Oakland to go 2-0. Like, let's just say, I think Cleveland's already out of a playoff spot. I know it's early, but if you're going 0-2 early, I think you're out of a playoff spot. Next game, the Toronto Blue Jays will play at home against the Cleveland Indians. And then the game after, Cleveland will be at home against Toronto. then the game after, Cleveland will be back here against Oakland.
The catcher, Nick Conley.
So we got Cleveland. So next on the schedule, we got Toronto in Toronto. Then we got Cleveland against Toronto in Cleveland. And then we got Cleveland against Oakland in Cleveland. That looks like a pretty packed schedule if I've seen one for the Indians. But hey, if they go 0-5 during all them games, I'm just saying the team's done for the season. They already need the count. And that's strike 3. And he is out as Wilson strikes him out.
The batter, number 22.
And throwing straight in the dirt for ball 1. And hitting, and he hits the batter straight with the ball in the elbow. Oh, and the batter looks like he's going to charge them out for a brawl. Oh, and they're trash talking each other. And that fastball almost hits number 17 in the ankle. Oh my God, and they almost hit him. And he's running to second. And he's going to be safe. Cleveland might lose this game. Pitched. And almost hit his ankles. And he's going to stay at second, though. Count is 3-0. And that's the first strike. Throwing a slider, and that's ball 4. And they walk him. Now batting is Chapman. And that's going to be hit. And that's it. Oakland has won the ball game 1-0. Larnazzo able to get home to get the only run of the game as that ball almost went over the fence for a home run. It was just not over in time as Oakland wins 1-0 over Cleveland.